Italians are not retarded. Portuguese are.
Order. I'd like to call on the Bush Speaker of Opposition to close out this debate for us. Here.
Good evening, Madam Speaker and members of the House. Fragrance, seeing as government is all with equality, can't you also ask, is he worth it? Government brought us this whole equality bit, saying that women and men are on the same level. Not saying they are not, but they're forcing us to think that men are still this superior being towards women. Now, what we are saying is that this policy is going to divide us even further. You heard that from my previous speaker. And also from my opening opposition is that homosexual couples is going to be affected by this. You can argue this as much as you want, right? The fact is, they will be affected by this. Also saying that if you want to empower the woman, saying that men cannot vote unless a woman votes, will promote violence in the end. So, John Mark.
Firstly, gay couples, if it's two men, can go vote. It's perfectly fine. You didn't say they couldn't. The debate doesn't say that. Also, the perpetuation of violence isn't going to be happening because women hold the cards now.
Okay, so you're just saying, let's just throw the gay couples out of the society again, because they don't matter again. Let's just focus on those with the woman. That's in essential what you're saying. And secondly, you having this stereotype of men are the leaders in the house, then we can also go with the stereotype. If men don't get what they want, they're going to beat the shit out of you until they get what they want. That's what you're saying to me in the end.
Sir, on that point, sir.
No. This comes back to your right to individuality. If we believe so strong in our democracy, why then do we want to take the man, also an individual, a citizen of the country, want to take away his right to vote just because a woman cannot vote? This is what you have been saying over and over again, and it's not getting through to government that you are taking away.
We are saying over and over again that we're not taking away. In fact, we're giving a bigger opportunity for women to get a vote. We're saying it over and over again, deal with it.
So if me and Lerato are married and I do not take Lerato with me because we have 7 small children at home that need caring for and both our grandmothers are dead, now we can't afford a nanny. This is essential. You're taking away my individual right. You're taking away my democratic and civil rights. Sit down. We have, I think my last point that I have to make here is that government is reversing the roles. They are starting to put women in power over men. Sit down, I see you. And this will just turn the whole thing around. It will be like a race issue in the end. You are saying to us that women are these angels that are suffering, that are being raped in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, men are also being raped in this country, sometimes by women, believe it or not. This is the fact of life. You cannot say women suffer and women sit down, John Mark, and women are so backlogged that we have to implement this new equality system. But that, John Mark, because it's like...
So, what we're telling you today is, if that women have the cards to say, if you don't have the ability to go and vote, because we tell you that we now hold the power, we deal with women's issues because they are being oppressed in countries like Afghanistan, like Lebanon, and in the whole Middle East, so deal with that.
Okay, so once again, you're taking the Middle East and having to change the whole world to fit the Middle East. That okay, an example, I get your example, but once again, women are men and men are equal in this political sphere. I mean, you still cannot say, okay, let's take the power from the men because this is unequal. Let's just give it to the women, then it will all be equal. That's like saying, call all Italians Portuguese people because that will make all the Europeans feel equal. It doesn't. It only aggravates it. So, in essence, what we are saying that men and women are equal. Don't install a new policy just going to shift the power around, going to anger everybody, and just going to have a whole political meltdown. I thank you.